Hey guys, it's been so long since I last recorded an episode. I'm saying that because I just stopped finishing the clap from last video like 10 seconds ago. But, welcome to episode 2 off whatever I named this pack, I don't know. Rotary something. This episode we're gonna actually be doing stuff with the RotaryCraft. Because I made this stuff before last episode, and then I did not die, but as you can see, I've been working away. This is all the caving I did earlier on. But I started digging out this chunk. So you can see here, I've got these pillars. Oh, you can't see it there. I've got these pillars at the corner of the chunk to denote the area. I've decided that for this world, I'm only allowed to use a single chunk to do all of my RotaryCraft stuff. So that's not a lot of space. Or, I don't know, to do all of my RotaryCraft stuff until we get to the bedrock. Until we manage to successfully power this machine. Which is a long way away because it requires 4 megawatts, which is 10 to the 9 watts, while right now we are generating 8 kilowatts, which is 10 to the 3. So that's 6 orders of magnitude short, so it's a long way off. So I guess today we're going to be working on digging out this area, clearing this area, and then trying to maybe get the start on automating ethanol. Oh, generated 2. Okay, this wasn't in the last episode. But I chose a bad location to build a base because of this. Basically, the more damage this zombie takes, the larger it'll get. It's called a Furious Zombie. It's from RotaryCraft, and it drops a lot. Let's see, how much? Yeah, it drops a lot of rotten flesh. So basically, I decided to plant my base next to this obsidian tile, which is actually a sinister node. I'll explain less of more RotaryCraft next episode, but basically it generates those zombies sometimes, which isn't a great spot to build a base. The good thing is that I don't think the evil area is spreading. The bad thing is I guess it's in my RotaryCraft area. So yeah, but the most difficult part, but another part that we need is lubricant. The gearboxes that we have right now, they can't handle very much speed or torque, so if we upgraded the grinder or the fan here, let's say, to the steam engine, then the gearbox would overheat and explode because it can't handle the speed. So we need to upgrade to better gearboxes. But the thing with better gearbox is that they need lubricant to function. So we need to set some of that up also. So that's why we need to do a farm for canola, because we use canola to make the lubricant. So I think for today at least I want to do the canola stuff. Maybe do the rest of ethanol, because I spent like 13 hours on the first episode. Most of it wasn't even doing stuff to do with what I was meant to do, but I spent a long time, so maybe I'll just end up automating that as well, because it's not too hard. So the way that I'm planning to mine out this whole chunk is I'm going to start from the bottom here at Y, whatever this is, 50, dig out the circumference, and then I'm going to dig in the inside using the land conservation pulse mode, because that's really fast. So yeah, let's start by digging out the circumference at this height, and then yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. Okay, so I dug out the outside of the chunk for this Y level. Now I'm going to begin digging out the inside. The problem is that I'm worried about digging up my pathway, so I'm going to start with the rest of the stuff, then work my way inwards. Also, that might be a little bit annoying. Also, I'll need to clear my inventory once or twice. So I'm going to come back once I've done a bunch of stuff. So in a creative world, I started doing I built the farm. So we're only going to be using one side though over here. On this wall we're going to have jars with all of the storage stuff. How it works is that this fan, it'll harvest the stuff here, bring it to the water thing, then I'm going to connect it to the drawers, so then it'll sort off that stuff. Then the problem right now, so you're supposed to use a DC electric engine, but then that means that the pump will be there, and I don't want the pump to be emitter. I want it to look nice. So I want to have the reservoir, EnderIO stuff. and then that's it. And I need to do a lot of like stuff in the mod pack before I get to that. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing this episode. Here, I already started a different room. I don't know if I showed that off. No, I didn't. I'll show it in a later episode. But over here I'm gonna have thermal expansion machines. So right now with all of those machines that I already made, those are making like rotational power and power from the electrical age mod. And you can convert from those power types to RF, which is like the normal power type in modded Minecraft. But it's not, it's like not easy, and it won't be that useful. So I'm just gonna start like generating power within the main RF mod, which is thermal expansion. So I'm gonna make a few steam dynamos. Probably, I don't know. I think that's what you're supposed to make lots of sun. Because this thing, it uses water and solid fuel. So for solid fuel, we've got a lot of wood thanks to the electrical axe. And then with water, we do have the pump thing. Because I don't want to use it up in the air here where it's ugly, but like underground, it could be fine. So this won't go to late waste. I was planning on using it later for ethanol stuff, because we need a steam engine for that. But I guess we'll just use it now. So I guess I'll be back once I've built that, and then I'll tell you what, because I needed to build some other machines, but I don't know which ones yet. So I realized that I should probably explain like in detail what I'm actually trying to do right now with this infrastructure. So to get into the mod that I want to get into, called EnderIO, to build the thing I want to right now, I need this basic capacitor. It's like the entry point, but for that, I need this petroleum dust from a different mod. And then this stuff is easy, but then I need Bazel's powder. Usually you can get it from the mob, but I haven't found any, or at least I haven't gotten any yet. Yeah, I killed one Bazel's, but I didn't get a rod for it. But then you can also get the powder from a fluid transposer. So I need to make one of those. But then I need to stabilize redstone, so I gotta make a magma crucible so that I can melt. Or I can use, No, I'll probably just make the magma crucible anyway. I've got enough resources. So I gotta make the magma crucible, but then also, use pulverized obsidian, or obsidian powder or whatever. Also there's a quest for it in the book, so I can get the machine frames. I'm probably gonna do that because I'm making 3 different machines. So let's go for those. Oh yeah, I got 2 machine frames now. And then I gotta go craft the rest of this stuff, and I'll be back. Hey. So I was just browsing through things to make, and I found our second goal for the episode. First goal will to be try to get a bunch of this, like a way to easily get the petroleum ever. And well, not completely, we won't do the obsidian, but the second thing is I want to make a, where was it? This one. A redstone energy cell. I made all the machines. They're annoying to make. Looks like I should put some, it's this cool system that generates power. Hey guys, so I finished everything for the episode. So for the power, I don't know if I show this, it's just a pump here with the DC electric engine, so just use the redstone. Then this, it gets water, and then I need to put in a burnable. I'm using wood, because I have lots of it. So then basically what I needed to make was this stuff is easy. In order to get the obsidian powder, or pulverized obsidian, I think I could have used my thing from electrical age to crush it, but I was using the pulverizer here. But then the harder part was the Bazel's powder, because, so for this one I was using the obsidian powder and the destabilized redstone, and to make destabilized redstone you use the magma crucible over here to melt redstone. Each piece gives you 100 millibuckets. And then the machine from EnderIO that I needed was this alloy smelter here, and I was using it to make these reservoirs, which I'll show in a second. But then the actually hard thing to do was this, the redstone energy cell, because I need to make electrum, fill this up with redstone, which isn't too hard, and then more, this like glass, hardened glass. To make the hardened glass I need obsidian and lead in this induction smelter here, but then also this really helped with making electrum, because electrum I think is gold and silver, but normally you would crush the ingots, put them together in crafting, and then smelt that new blend together. But with this you can just put the ingots into the machine, and then it'll automatically smelt them together from there. So the induction smelter is actually going to be like super useful for like later on. Ow, that hurt. Anyway, here's the production. So I've got to be careful about this. Yeah, because you can see the fan is pushing me and I can't go forward, so I gotta stand in this block here. There's also a fan going on here. So I planted the seeds, and then the fan stuff. I don't know if I showed you my creative test roll, but this was all there. The new thing was these drawers. So basically, I'm using thermal expansion for all of this stuff, and item ducts to transfer it. And then the tricky part was like figuring out what to use for the storage, because originally I was using extra utilities for that stuff there. Oh, it's pretty laggy over here. But then I can't use that for this, because basically when I'm outputting stuff from here with extra utilities, it always grabs like the first thing from here, and it always keeps it in the entry slot. So basically, if I want to output seeds into like a machine somewhere else inside this chunk, then I can't do that because there's already canola seeds inside the output. So for this one, I have to use thermal expansion with the round robin. So this way it'll like take from, it won't like grab the first one here. It'll like just grab it. It'll basically just grab what it needs, and it's like super powerful and stuff, which is cool because I've never used thermal expansion, like pipes before, because it seems kind of redundant because you have like multiple steps and stuff. I mean, compared to EnderIO, it's not as good as EnderIO, but it's like really, it's still pretty good. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I did. Yeah, I used the drawer thing over here to make those drawers. I was using the framing table. So you put the like drawer here, it's like called a frame drawer or something, and then you choose the materials to make what it looks like. So I'm using smooth basalt and anti-block, and I really like the look of the smooth basalt. So I think if I start when I start like my main base, I think I might use that, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do for my base. So I don't know, I'm kind of done with this chunk for now. I need to get some teleportation so I can come back here more easily. But I think I need to go, like, exploring to find a new base. Because, I mean, this stuff is all flat, but I want to find, like, a mountain or something. Because I like mountains, and that area there isn't, I don't like it that much. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna start exploring. So, I think I'm just gonna head out to sea. Oh, I need to grab my capacitors. Actually, is there a better boat that I can make right now? Boat. Because I know there's ones from RotaryCraft that are good. No, I cannot. I don't have the machines for that. Yeah, I need that compressor from IC2, and I need IC2 power. Let's grab, are these fully charged? Yes, these are. I don't know if I mentioned I made a second battery pack, because it runs out really quickly. You only have like 1,000 durability with like 1,500 with that one pack, and that's not a lot. Zombie. Escape. So yeah, I'm gonna go exploring, and I guess that's the end of this episode. I'll see you in the next one, probably once I find like a good place to sell or something, because that's a lot less laggy. I can turn up to like 8 render distance, and it's still like a lot more playable than this, because this is not a good computer for recording. So bye. I'm probably gonna add this later on today, and then I'm gonna watch Silence of the Lambs.